What's good, everybody? This is the one and only T-Quest, and you are tuned into the T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO.
The T-Quest show with DJ ILL NINO. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ ILL NINO. ILL NINO. ILL NINO. Hey you.
Me?
Yes, you.
What up?
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level?
Hell yeah!
GLM Designs can help you with just that.
Word?
From laptop skins,
You lying?
promotional flyers,
Yo, son!
promo videos,
I need that!
OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds,
Hey, yo, let me get that!
professional one-sheets, and so much more.
Oh my god.
Please visit our
I'm on it
website,
right now!
GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs.
Got it!
Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World.
Follow it!
GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs.
And that's right, we are here to take care of all your graphic needs. Now, there's different levels to this, but when you want that right level, you know exactly who to contact. You dig? But like I always say, the show is not about you guys. You guys do what you gotta do. Hit us up, whatever you need. We're always here to help everybody elevate and increase within themselves, within their brands, within their livelihood, or whatever. So you know what to do. But without further ado, it's always about the today's guest, about their lives, whether into music, politics, cooking, storyteller, an author, or whatever. It's their moment. So we're going to allow you to share in their moment. Today's guest has been on the show before. So we're going to catch up and see what he's been, up to lately. So without further ado, remind the people who you are and where you're checking in from.
This is NAYIZM. I'm checking in from Kissimmee, Florida. Right now, just working on another project and some new music. So I hope everybody enjoy.
There it is. There it is. And you say you're checking in from where?
Kissimmee, Florida.
Yes, could be Florida. Now, that's where you reside, or that's where you are right now?
That's where I reside.
Okay, okay. So it's been a minute since you've been on the show. So catch us up with some updates.
Well, I've been working on some projects. I had reconstructive ankle surgery in July, so
Mm,
it's healing back from that, so I can get out and start doing more.
yeah.
Um, but everything has been moving along. I've just got my first CD printed, so that's out and it's on my links and websites.
Mm,
I got my clothing line up, my brand up. That's running through DistroKid. I got QR for that on the link. Um,
mm.
I just been trying to write and create. So that's what I've been doing. That's been helping me heal from my surgery. So it's just getting back
Okay.
into it and continue to do what I do.
Okay. All right. Now let's break this down because that was definitely a mouthful. Definitely a mouthful. So you said you had surgery recently. How long will be the healing process like the doctors told you?
It could for to get to fully healed, it could be up to 6 to 8 months. And that's
Mm,
re-strengthening the muscle and the tendon and stuff that everything had to be cut and severed when they put the plates and screws in. So
oh
it's,
wow.
I mean, they already said I'm ahead of the curve anyway. So I was back in my regular shoe like weeks before they said that I was supposed to. So everything
Mm.
is moving good and steady pace. I just wish it was moving faster. That's all.
No, I totally understand. You always see it in the televisions and the movies when people got to go through like physical therapy. You always see the doctors don't rush the process. Allow your body to heal naturally. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
of course, you know,
that's the thing. So I mean, I'm allowing it to heal naturally. It's just that it's been a little bit faster than they said it would have been.
that's
So
beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful.
that's the man upstairs. That's God.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I have nothing to do with that.
There it is. There it is. Now, you mentioned something that put a smile on my face. You got your first project printed up. Like, how was that feeling? Today's generation, a lot of people don't know about that. So let's talk about that feeling.
Oh, just to have my first project printed, I mean, I felt like really amazing to have a hard copy. It's like, wow, I'm looking at this like, man, I remember when we used to put these things in the car and just be listening to them. So I was like, oh, that's kind of dope.
Hmm. Now, let me ask you this, because you did mention about how we used to, play it in the car. And of course, we used to slide them into the laptops and stuff, and a lot of stuff we can't do now, but, it is what it is. Tell me the reason why you decided to print them up as a CD, because, of course, it can be multiple reasons.
Well, I wanted to give that old nostalgia feel. I wanted
Hmm.
that nostalgia. I wanted, just to like go back in a time machine for a minute or two and just like, yeah, this was a good time at one point. So
Hmm.
that's all. I'm going to print up a couple of vinyls as well. My oldest daughter, she loves listening to records. She's 19 and
Hmm.
she loves the vinyl more than the other sounds. And
Okay.
people don't know that it's different sounds to different things. I mean, vinyl had its own like feel to it.
Did I hear vinyl? No, let me stop.
Yeah, Nino, you know what the vinyl is. Like I said, it's just one of those nostalgia things, and that's what I want to bring back to my music. I wanted to have a sense of new but nostalgia at the same time. So bridging the gap type of thing.
Okay. So, how would that work? And I'm just asking because I'm genuinely curious, right? So when people purchase the CDs, is it for support and style, or people actually have a way of playing it?
A lot of people I know still have a way of playing,
Okay.
and that's one thing. Like when I was first doing it, a lot of people were asking for the hard CD or the vinyl, and I was
Mhm.
like, well, let me look into that. So that's what I took my time to look into and got with Kenny, and he pointed me in the right direction, and I thought that was awesome to find, that they still create and do these types of things. So I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, I really want that.
Absolutely. I think that's a beautiful thing. Sometimes people forget that just because certain industries has evolved does not mean things have been extinct. You know,
Yeah,
like you said, people are still listening to vinyl. People are still listening to CDs. DJs are still collecting
I got
USBs at
yeah,
shows.
yeah. I got a CD
yeah,
in the car. I ain't got no thumb drive. What am I supposed to do? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? There's still some of them folk out there. Yeah, man. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you are actually doing physical copies and all that. You know what I mean? And I know the money's a little better in your pocket after you recoup. CD sale is a little
Yeah,
better
it's
than
it's
like
more
in all the
instant
road
instead
school.
of waiting on,
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah. You get right straight to the pocket. You know what I mean? I know that back from the mixtape days. Whole totally different than waiting on some random to click a mix on online or whatever. Before they
Yeah,
came to you, you got that, and you were a very happy person, man. So I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I use the proceeds to put right back towards my art and towards my music. So it's just to keep it rotating, keep it going.
There you go. So you know, I listen to the track. I'm probably skipping way ahead of what she was doing, just because you know, just because. What made you put this track together?
Um, I looked at what was going on around, and like from I get all my inspiration from real life. Like it's been times, and I'm pretty sure right now people is like, "Yo, I want my money back. I want, we went through a shutdown. Hey,
Facts.
this this is people are actually experiencing this, and I like to just try to take it and create something beautiful with it. Sometimes the most beautiful thing come from pain. So the world is feeling something. So I wanted to give it a little bit of voice.
Got you. What was the sonic inspiration for this?
Um, the sound.
Yeah, yes, for the sound. Yes.
The sound inspiration is Harlem Nights. The guy shooting the dice, and he he felt that he had been cheated because the kid came in there. So I was like, all right, we right now we feel like, yo, this is rigged. I want my stuff back. So
I like that. I like that. I like that. Talk to him, Quest. I see you over there.
Okay, so we all know Nino got the VIP exclusive here in the song, but the rest of us don't know what you guys are talking about. So you said people are going through things, but what exactly are you talking about in the song? Like paint the picture for the rest of us, of course, before we like listen to it.
well, I've just given a view of different people, different lifestyles, but all of the same like issue with like financing, bills, and just a way to feel good about what's going on.
Hmm.
It's a joke, jokingly serious. That's kind of like what it kind of is. And a part of it, on the second verse, I say, my people really not worried. They popping fans, big crowds, like Battle of the Band. Because my people's, hey, we barely stop for anything. We gonna turn up even if everything is falling down. This is what my people always have done for generations. We're gonna feel good and do things even if the things are going crazy. We are not going to let life beat us down. We turn something that somebody think is pain, and we'll make something beautiful out of it. That's my delivery, and I even speak on my own pain. I was like the pain in my body. I wouldn't wish on nobody. I meditate, and I listen to hip hop. So I say I listen to Lottie Dottie. Hey, this is my medicine. I wanted to give you this medicine. This is the medicine. Let's sip on this. Let's build our energy back up. We can't worry about what they're doing over there, but what we do here, that's what we can build upon. So that was the whole initiative.
Hmm.
I seen a lot of things coming before they got to this point. So I was like, all right, let me start speaking. I like to speak on things in a way that can get through and come across to people, especially the young people, because they listen to it just as much as anybody my age. I've gotten so much good feedback from the younger people that I just I just was mind blowing because I never thought that they would actually like listening to it. So
Hmm.
I feel that's a positive thing that they're wanting to listen, wanting to learn. They don't want to forget. They want to be reminded. We just sometimes think that they don't. Like my daughter loves
Absolutely.
vinyl. She wasn't born when vinyl was really popping. She loves vinyl. That's like I said. She says it sounds better, Dad. And I was like, "You
And
right.
she's
It do.
right.
It do." Yeah, yeah.
Now vinyl's
Right
different.
now,
Vinyl's different. Vinyl's different sound. You know what I mean?
yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah, it's much different sound. Definitely a warmer sound, and I personally think you can hear different tonality when you listen to vinyl than you listen to CD. CD's kind of made it digital. I mean, everybody's used to that sound now, um, but yeah, vinyl's different. Vinyl's different.
Yeah.
People don't understand. You got to treat vinyl differently.
Oh, you
Um,
got to care for it. You
yes,
got
yes,
to
you
care
do.
for it.
Yes, you do. Yeah, because
You
if you're
can't
rough
just
with it,
throw it around
no,
and stuff now.
no, no, it's gonna let you know. You're gonna be like, "What is this? Why is it doing all this?" Because you ain't take care of it properly. You know what I mean? You
Yep.
got to take care of it properly. You know what I mean? Yeah, a little different, a little different. I see you over there smiling. Quest, what up?
No, I think it's a beautiful thing. I didn't grow up in the vinyls area. Maybe towards the end, like the cusp, but I was too young to really understand it. So I'm more of, cassettes and CDs.
Cassettes.
But there's nothing wrong with that. But one thing I loved about your story is acknowledging the younger generation appreciating your body of work, right? Because I know, and I play a part in it too. We are really critical and hard on the new generation because they're not just different, but they're so different. But this is the era that they're growing up in. But at the
Yeah.
same time, there are people out here that's reminding the younger generation about, or well, putting them on game to a lot of things. Like, just because most of you guys like this, won't you come check this out? Just because they're used to this, won't you go come experience some other things?
Yeah.
And they're showing you, like, because they're very smart. They're very smart, and that just reminds me of leadership and proper guidance. So then there are some that would shock you, like, yeah, I grew up on that. I know about that too. Like your daughter. I know vinyl. I love vinyl. Why? Because her father has taught her about it and educated her about it. You know what I mean? So I think that's a beautiful thing. Note from the audience.
Shout out to my man DJ Abel. WLFR FM says you have to know how to touch the vinyl. Definitely facts. Facts. You got to know how to touch it. You know what I mean? You definitely got to know how to touch it. And you know what it is a little bit about the new generation? New generation don't necessarily need that smart friend because they got technology. Back in the day, you either had to be smart or know somebody that was smart that can help you along. Nowadays, they can be like, man, whatever, I don't care. Pick up the phone, and then they can figure it out themselves. You know what I mean? So it's different that way. They don't need what they do need. Um, the proper upbringing and all that, but it's a little less hands on now because technology is their gift and a curse. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
great. It's great to have it. You know what I mean? But
It's great to have it, but let's not forget how we got there. That's
facts,
the whole thing. It's like this day and time, we've gotten there, but they tried to remove everything that came before that. And sometimes that's not a good thing. You got to remind, because you're never supposed to forget where you came from, so you know where you're going. That's where I was raised. So this is kind of that type of feel that I want to bring. Hey, this started from something totally different than what we have risen to be. Not saying what
facts,
we've risen to be is not great, but let's not forget the foundation. Let's not forget the DJ. Let's not forget the real MCs. Let's not forget none of that. Let's not forget the tapes, the CDs, the vinyl. let's this is what made this what it is. So let's always remember this. And it doesn't matter if they're born today or was born yesterday. To start them with that foundation of music and how it has evolved gives them more appreciation for it. And that's what I've felt. Just to know it could have been something harder or something different, but it's easy for you now. Now, this is why, this is how it got here. Now, do you appreciate it more? Most do. So that's all I try to teach my children and whoever wants to listen. Hey, it just didn't jump up and become this. It was a whole lot of work to get
Yeah, yeah, a whole
to
lot of
this
blood, sweat, and tears. Whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I mean? Because the fact that I learned the hard way makes it easy as all hell to master this new stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If I would have learned on that, I know I would be a different DJ. If I would have just jumped in the game straight on this, I would have a total different style, have a total different skill set. Not saying I haven't evolved because I damn sure have. But yeah, yeah. Some folks don't understand that. You know what I mean? They don't understand. They're like, oh no, I can just press a button and woo, I'm great. You know what I'm saying? No. It's not a magic button. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's
No.
some fundamental skills you need to learn. So when you're using the quote unquote magic button, um, you won't sound like a fool. You know what I mean? Or you won't act like a fool. You won't sound like a fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, I
Wait, we
do.
got another comment. My man Sean Wright. You would think these kids are living in the Jetson space age. Um, me talking to them about the analog era. Yes, facts. They kind of are living in the Jetson era,
Yeah.
space age, except they don't have the flying cars. That's
Um,
one of the only things we don't have. Because if you look at the Jetsons, most of
it's
that
right
other
around
stuff
the
we got.
corner. It's
Yeah,
right around the corner.
yeah,
They got
yeah.
the self-driving one, so yeah,
Yeah, facts. Yeah, they got the
we
self-driving
we
vehicles.
don't know
Facts.
what 10 years is gonna look like.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I don't know if I want to be around when the randoms are flying around because you can barely drive. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody smashing into my second floor window.
Oh
You
my
know what I mean?
gosh.
Because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Yeah, I don't need that.
So
I don't need
now
that.
everyone above the first floor got to be nervous.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and even the first floor, yeah, they don't know
even
what
the
they're
first floor
doing.
still got to be nervous.
Yeah.
Tracks. You know what I'm saying? They may not take off and be like that. What was that? That FedEx plane. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, man. Be careful
Yeah.
out there.
There
Yeah,
you
be
go.
careful. Kevin KG. All right. One thing about vinyl CD, once it's scratched, um, can't operate. It's always red that it's go. It's always red that's going to play, especially on them classics like we did with cassettes. Yeah, cassettes was cool. Cassettes was cute. I would say. Um,
Yeah,
but with
you
CDs,
had your little
yeah,
pencil to
yeah, you gotta have a
rewrite,
pencil in
run
there.
the
Yeah, yeah,
jam,
sure gotta have a pencil in
Okay,
there.
I
and then you
remember
put the
that.
little
I
paper in
remember
it.
that.
You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
record over something that you
yeah.
didn't want
You
to.
want to record over something. Put a piece of paper in there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I recorded over your singing at the prom recital. My bad. I wanted to hear this new Cass One was on the radio, so my bad. There
yeah.
was only tape that was available. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it was. You know what I mean? I'm still amazed that they have smart technology, but don't know how to think critically to ask the right questions to get the answers. Got something to say, Quest? I see you over there.
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna remember that statement, and we'll talk about it tonight on the Quest Connect.
There it is. I
Okay,
like
that's
that.
all I'm gonna say. We can talk about that on the Quest Connect tonight.
There it
Now
is.
we got the
Showing I've been a tape doctor. Facts.
we got the DJs on the line. We got Abel from Jersey. We got Ghostbuster Hustler from Georgia. We got everybody here, right? So let's get into the single. That's
All
cool with
right,
y'all. That's
that's
cool with
good
you,
with
Nino.
me.
All right. So for the new viewers that chimed in, I want you to remind them who you are, and let's talk about how you felt. Creating the song in the video, and let's get into it.
Well, like I said, I was going through my surgery and everything right up until then, getting ready, and I just felt energetic. I mean, it helped me deal with all the stuff that I was going through at the time. The video, me and the guy put it together, came up with the concept, and it was just a lot of fun. I mean, just to create and use your imagination, and I love that part about being an artist. It's the imagination,
Mm,
the creation, and I hope everybody will enjoy it.
mm. Okay. Well, I think it's time to make it do what it do. So, oh, they go me. Um, reminding people who you are and introduce the track.
This is NAYIZM. This is my track, new single for my next project on my next album. It's called Better Bet That. And you bet that.
You ain't whooping. Now shoot the dice, you snaggle tooth mother. Come on, six with your bad ass. Come on here. Ah, crap! Well, listen to this. I want back all the money I lost tonight, and I want back everything you took in.
Here's some sunny delight for those can't get right. Awake praying throughout the night. Getting a party and even smoking a pipe. Out of sight and out of mind. You're doing just fine, but out of mind and out of sight, you're doing it right. Partake.
There you
DJ L Nino.
Mic check 1 2 1 2, and we are back here on the TQuest Show with DJ El Nino. Okay, NAYIZM. We see
I
you. We see you.
I did
Okay.
add in some of the new technology, as you can see, the creation of the video. So I
Yeah, I
took
saw
my
that. I
old
saw that.
knowledge and I applied it to the new to, like I said, join them together.
Mm-hmm.
Harmony.
Cause you knew I was about to say something.
Yep. But
I
like
was
I said,
ready. Uh huh.
I had to. This is the only way that we can join them. We got to combine. We got to combine. And I even put in the round. I said, people are listening to me. They call me vintage. They listening like it's brand new. So I'm doing taking something old, or old style,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm creating something totally that people are totally looking at as new, and it's not. It's just I merged it together, and that's I love doing that. I was like, yeah, I got little kids. I got an 11-year-old. I got a 14-year-old. I got an 18-year-old, and I'm like, all right, what attracts them? So if I'm trying to teach them something that I learned, how do I teach them with what they are, have every day? So I took something old and I made it new.
It is, and real talk. I mean, there's a lot of people will fight it tooth and nail. It's this, is this, or you can master it and get ahead of all them other people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. Because since I do graphics and logos and all that, and now the technology has allowed some people to do similar stuff. I'm like, I can fight this, or I can learn to get better at that than they can get at it. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want. But when they do it, eventually they come, you know what? It didn't turn out the way that the flies you did. You know what I'm saying? The ones you do look better than this basic fly that a lot of people do. And I'm like, nah. But I get that. I get that.
Well, I
Learning
appreciate the people I keep around me, and including you too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the people that you surround yourself with.
facts. There it is. There it is. There it
Do
is.
what it do.
There it is. My man Abel had a comment very similar. You know, that's why it's my boy. The violins and horn samples are giving me a primo feel. Got a lot going on with the AI video visuals. Nice use of the lottie dottie sample. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that gave me that. Soon as I heard the track, I kicked in the door heavy. You know what I'm saying? So and I leave it at that. I ain't gonna go, yeah, I kicked in the door heavy. You know what I mean? I screamed a little bit. Um, yeah, it was. Yeah, I like that. That's one of my favorite um, tracks. Period. So when I hear something similar to that, it's like, yeah, I got it. You
Yeah,
got you
it's
got me
like
there. Yeah, just
primo.
don't vomit. Don't mess the song up. You know what I'm saying? Just don't
Yep.
vomit the song away. You already got me. Don't come in there and be like, nah, I can't. Yeah. Nah, and you kept
So
you
I
kept
hope
my
I kept you
interest.
engaged, Nino.
Yeah, you kept my interest. You know what I mean? You kept my interest. Soon as I heard, it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I was already messing around with it off the first play. Before I even let it go, I'm like, all right. I said, all right, let me let it go. Let me hear what he got. You know what I'm saying? So now you got
Which,
that.
which is funny because I'm snitching.
Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why you gotta snitch? I'm cutting the mic.
Cause it's funny.
I'm
We
cutting the
live.
mic.
Um, that's when you can tell cause you know how back in the day they was like you gotta catch the DJs and the reps' attention in the first couple of seconds, right? So the way I can tell if Nino really is starting to like a song before he even start is if he already scratching and playing with the intro. You know what I mean? So I mean you caught his attention, and I'm in another room. Like, is he gonna let the song play? Like,
Bring it back, bring it back.
you
Yeah.
know. But that's a good thing, cause like here's my thing: interviewing you today versus last time. And I remember us having a conversation about doing what you do as an artist, but emerging some of the new school to have like a proper balance. So now talking to you today, it's like, wow, people do listen when we have a conversation.
Hey, if you are a quest for knowledge type person like me, you're always gonna grab, even if people think you missed it. I
Mhm.
listen to everything, and I don't just listen. I try to figure out how to apply it.
Mm.
That's just it does no good to listen and don't know how to apply it.
Hmm.
That's the hardest part is applying it and when and where.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the hardest part is listening. That may be the hardest part because some people don't know how to listen. Some people do not know how to listen. You saying something? I'm not trying to tear your ass down. I'm not trying to tear you down. I'm trying to tell you this may help. You know what I mean? This may help. You know what I mean? And some people don't hear that. Some people everybody likes it. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. You know what I'm
They
saying?
don't know how to take constructive criticism,
Yeah,
and that
and some people take non-criticism as criticism. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah.
like, I'm just making a statement. You know what I mean? Just okay.
Now I'm
But
just we all are students to this thing called life, and you're
yeah,
supposed to
facts.
learn something new every day. So if you wake up and you don't learn nothing through that day, what did you actually do that day? That's when you need to start asking yourself because it's a learning experience even in every moment. You just gotta be open to see it.
I'm gonna use that on somebody. What did you learn today? Nothing. Then what did you do today? I like that.
Uh,
I
It's,
like that. Oh my god, that was so deep. I'm gonna use that on somebody. I'm definitely gonna use that on somebody because it's actually factual. You know.
Because
yeah,
it's true. Because it's
it's
true.
true.
No matter how smart or how good you are, you should still be learning stuff. You know what I mean? You
Absolutely.
shouldn't be like, all right, I'm gonna just rest on my laurels and stay at the same level, while people that's way behind you are creeping up on you. You know what I'm saying? And passing you because you stuck in your ways. It's DJs, rappers. There's a lot of people like that.
And they
It's
have the
like,
nerve to
yeah,
be mad.
yeah, yeah. They like, oh, all right. They're like, all right, I ain't going to use that. Okay, well, keep dragging your 70 cases of vinyl um, to an event. You know what I'm saying? And I keep this nice, light 4 pound laptop and destroy you. And while
Hmm.
you're trying to remember what songs are scratched, you know what I'm saying, or which songs not warped, I'll just play whatever I want and run you out of the gym. So. I mean, I'm
So,
sorry, but it's true. You know what I
so
mean?
like our last interview, I listened to T-Quest tell me, you know what I'm saying, certain things that I needed to really evaluate. And I've been on it. My wife been on it. I'm like, okay, I was that dinosaur. But if I want to grow and I'm trying to teach my kids to continue to grow and learn, I cannot be so rigid and hard. I got to see how it works and how to make it work with me, make it a part of me. So I took it in and I was like, all right,
Wait a minute, pause. I gotta pause that, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pause that. That is a pause.
Beautiful
Flag on the
thing.
play.
Beautiful thing. Ignoring you. I love that. I do love that.
Cutting it loose. I wanna be rich, black, and
I'm sorry.
Hey! Don't tease us now.
oh man. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, but
so
I really had fun with that one though. I really did. I wanted something lively, upbeat, and I think I pushed the energy in it, and the beat it's there. It just like Nino said, I just couldn't mess it up.
Yeah, don't mess it up. Yeah, don't mess it up. Because sometimes I'll be listening. I'm like, Then,
you
then I'm
should have
like,
just left it alone. You should have just left it alone.
this is all level of artists, all level of artists. Because you listen, it could be one of your favorites, and you listening to it, you hear the beat, you're like or it could be one of your favorites who don't know how to pick beats, no names. You know what I mean? It could be one of your favorites. You're like, what is this? I'm loving your lyrics, but I can't really listen to that beat. You know what I'm saying? It's a tricky combination that folks need to learn. And this beat right, this song right here is leaps and bounds better than your last. No disrespect to the last song we had, but this song, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, all right, I can rock with this. I can rock with this. I can send it to my DJs to put it in circulation with a smile. I'm like, now listen to this. Um, now this is one you need to play. So I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have received the cosign.
That's right. Cutting it up.
Cutting it loose, cutting it loose, cutting it loose,
Cutting it loose. There it is.
There it is. There it is. There it is. So have your peoples do what they do to get that pack together, the DJ service pack, so we can send it out properly. So no one
Okay.
can just delete the email because it wasn't sent out properly.
Facts. That is facts.
I got
That
it.
is facts. That is facts.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so is this out now currently, or what's going on with it?
Yes, I dropped the single. The single is out now. The video is it should have been out, but they had little problems with it, so it should be up next week on all platforms.
There it is. So,
Exclusive.
so you had the exclusive here. You know what I'm saying? So look for it next week. Make sure tell them where they can find you on social media and all that, your YouTube page and all
Um,
that, so they can do that.
well, I'm on all. Well, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. NAYIZM. I got stuff on.
Spell that for the folks that are listening on the radio.
It's NAYIZM.
Okay, there you go.
That's NAYIZM. I'm on all platforms. I have a QR code and link in my platforms that will take you to my music. It'll take you to my store. So just give it a listen and vibe out.
Very good. Now let me
I
let me
don't know what
ask
you're
you.
saying, Sean. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old man. I'm trying to keep up with these folks,
Oh
man.
my
You know,
gosh.
man.
Not to be that person, but I am. Now with the Instagram, do you have a new one or is it the same one?
It's the same one.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it's
What
the
is what?
same one.
Tell the folks. She remember. I don't remember the Instagram. Tell the people. Is it NAYIZM or is it NAYIZM
Uh,
underscore 76QR90?
I don't. I'm sorry. I
It's
don't remember
N
myself.
dot A dot Y.
Yeah, N.A.Y. Um,
It's all that. We need to talk about that.
all right, it's N.A.Y 5895 on Instagram. I mean, not
Nah.
Instagram, IG.
Yeah.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is Instagram.
I feel like since
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
baby
I'm
steps.
still working.
Yes,
Hey,
baby steps.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not
That's all I'm
done
gonna
yet.
say. I'm done, y'all.
I'm still working, but
I just want to
my
see you
wife
win.
had
That's
to
it.
give me my information, so thank you, babe.
Shout out to the wife. Okay. I just
It
want to see
is.
you win. I just want to see you win. That's the only
Thank you
reason why I
so much.
mention certain things.
Like I know, and that keeps me on my toes, and I'm taking it all in.
Okay. There it is. Well, it's that time, sad face. But I want you to remind the people who you are, and then remind them about what you said with the clothing line and everything you got going on and everything attached to DistroKid because we got to get the word out there to the people. So let's do
Uh,
this.
this is NAYIZM. My distro kid. I have a clothing store open that gives T-shirts, bags, and stuff. I have a QR code in all my links that links all my links together. It will be in all of my links, and you can go click on the QR code. It'll take you to whatever link you want. It's iTunes. It's Apple Music. It's YouTube Music. It's Spotify. Um, am I missing anything? I I'm not missing anything. Thank you.
There
But
you go. It's always better we got a great partner next to you. You know what I
Aw.
mean?
yeah,
It's always better. It's always
it's a
better. You know
team
what I mean?
here. It's a
Yeah, there it
team here.
is. Yeah. Teamwork. There it is. I hear
So
you.
yeah,
Hey.
so
There it
please check
is.
that out.
I love that. I love that. Once again, we truly appreciate you being here on the platform. Like I said, I love the growth, I love the elevation, and it's paying off. So that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And I'm happy to continue to see more growth. But so one step at a time. And like I said, we're gonna get together. We're gonna make sure we get that pack out to the DJs so they can support the song, support the movement, and support the brand.
And I appreciate you, and I appreciate DJ Nino, and I just thank y'all for having me back on the show. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Salute.
That is.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that. For those that came in late, I'm gonna play a little bit. I ain't gonna play the whole thing because they're gonna flag us. But I'm gonna play a little tip. Oh,
Little.
wait a minute. What is this? What's going on the screen?
Whoa!
What is this?
Cutting it
Too
loose. I
tight.
want
Yeah, I didn't know it was that section of the video. NAYIZM better bet that. Why not?
do it right, partake. Do it right, partake in right, partake, do it right, partake in don't stop responsible. Aim and win. Think right or wrong, you gotta add the intent. I'm out to pay the rent and make every red cent. We can't count the money we already spent. It don't make no sense to hit a lick and get bent. We just live for the 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 live for the.
DJ L Nino.
There it is.
That is. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Oh, look at that. Look at the Nubian queens that they just showed. You know what I'm saying on the video? I
Let's
like that. There it
go.
is. I like that. I like that. Great job, NAYIZM. You know what I'm saying? Great job. Great job.
Absolutely.
Great job.
And we appreciate you being here. This has been the T-Quest Show with DJ El Nino with special guest NAYIZM.
The T-Quest Show with DJ El Nino. Relatable, informative, yet entertaining. If you think you can handle being a guest on the show, contact us today. We've interviewed independent artists to mainstream, regular folk to celebrities. You never know who's going to be our special guest, and one day it may just be you. Follow us on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM and DJ El Nino.